Howdy everyone, and welcome to something a little bit new on the channel. A lot of you who know me outside of Twitch know that I'm a big card game aficionado, and the very first, well not the first, but one of the first card games that I got to play was Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm a big fan of old school Yu-Gi-Oh! So one thing I'm going to be doing, several people in my Discord, including some subs, is something Cimo started a year ago called the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. In this, we'll be opening one box of every core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set one at a time, and then after each opening, we'll be playing each other in a best-of-3 match, and the winner will get a small prize to add to their deck. But we're changing things up a little bit, and you'll be able to see those changes as we go along. My opponent for this progression series is going to be Board 5555, and we will get to the games with him as soon as we crack our packs and get our deck built. So we will start from the beginning with 24 packs of The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, the first set. This has some very, very powerful staples in it that I am tremendously looking forward to getting to and will impact us for the entire progression series. There are a couple of other cards we're going to be looking for as well. Skull Redbird is the best normal summon in the format, and removal is very limited, so you'll see a lot of board stalls, and we'll go very deep into our decks during this. But 24 packs of Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Let's go. So our first pack has super rare already. It is Curse of Dragon. That is the best one tribute in the format at 2,000 attack, and is very, very difficult to out without direct removal or a 2K Defender. 2K Defenders are going to rule the format early quite a bit, and they allow for the tribute summons of the big guys. Other than that, one of the things that we do want to see early are the equip spells. The equip spells are quite good because they let us get over threats that we wouldn't otherwise be able to. Armed Ninja is also a very important side deck card, specifically against Swords of Revealing Light. And our second pack has Spirit of the Harp. That's a good pull as well. That's a 2K Defender. All of the 2K Defenders are at rare. Oh, that's a really nice hit. We got a super rare Man-Eater Bug. This is premium removal, and it's going to be premium removal until we get about 6 or 7 sets into the progression series. But that is a very nice hit. That will kill any monster. We also got Karubin the Fire Knight, which will be important for Magical Scientist shenanigans in the future. But it won't do anything for us right now. We're actually very unlikely to use the extra deck right now because the only way to take advantage of it is Polymerization, which is a super rare. Oh, wow! We got a second Man-Eater Bug. That is big. One Man-Eater Bug is not unexpected, but two is pretty crazy. So we're going to have a lot of removal and should be able to out any tribute monsters that our opponent drops. And like I had said previously, this is going to be relevant for 7 sets, I'm sorry. It becomes relevant until Magician's Force, and during Magician's Force we get a common version of it, but that will serve us well for the first 7 sets. Oh, the holos keep coming. Swords of Revealing Light. So Swords of Revealing Light is really strong, and we also got a stop defense. So Swords of Revealing Light in this format basically reads draw 3 cards. And the stop defense is great as well. That's main deck material because of all the 2K Defenders that are in the format. Oh, baby, Pot of Greed. That's exactly what we're looking for. That is the best card in the set. Glad we could snag one of those. And our rare for this pack is 2-pronged attack. While it is a 3-for-1, it is one of the few trap cards that may actually be playable in this format, just because the boards tend to get so gummed up that even giving up 2 monsters for their best monster can get you ahead. It's not something that I'm excited to play, but it is playable as a one-of in this format. I am also very worried that we have not hit a single Skull Redbird. It's a common, and it is the best beater in this format, and it's very, very important. Remove Trap will also be important down the line until we get better spell and trap removal. Well, starting to dry up on the hollows. We did get a Witty Phantom, though. Flower Wolf is also noteworthy for being part of the Magical Scientist package that will come up once we get to Magician's Force. Beaver Warrior is an okay card, but other than that, this is a pretty lackluster pack. Fisher, that's what we're looking for. That is one of the best rares in the set as well. It is 1-for-1 removal. It will only kill the monster with the lowest attack, but typically how this will work is you'll want to use it immediately after your opponent tribute summons, or you can knock out all monsters except their best one with your monsters, and then after combat you can Fisher it away. That is going to be useful for many episodes of the Progression series. A Dragon Capture Jar could potentially be a side deck card if we do wind up facing down a boss monster, such as a Blue Eyes. I am starting to get a little bit concerned that we haven't seen any Ultra Rares. There are two kinds of Ultra Rares in the set. Very, very powerful and very, very useless. All 5 pieces of Exodia, the Forbidden One, are in this set at Ultra Rare. But there are also extremely powerful Ultra Rares such as Monster Reborn in this set. Another copy of Fisher. Keep them coming. Get all those things off my opponent's board. I am still very concerned that we have not seen a single Skull Redbird, though. We're 15 packs in and we don't have one. It's a common. They shouldn't be that hard to open. The Hollow Luck has really dropped off since those first few packs. We're not seeing much at all now. We do have a lot of nice utility, but man, are we lacking in win conditions. There's another good hit. That's a super rare Trap Hole. That is about the only playable trap card out of Legend of Blue Eyes. It's just unconditional removal, 1,000 attack or greater, and it's just gone. Deals with tributes very well. And we did also get a copy of Hinotama, which will probably make the main deck as well. We're starting to get to the end and still no Ultra Rares. I'm getting very concerned. Oh man, another Pot of Greed. And because Legend of Blue Eyes has no Forbidden and Limited list, we are able to play both of these. So that's very, very good. And I get the feeling that this match may come down to whoever gets more Pot of Greed. And that is also our first Skull Redbird, 19 packs in. So I'm a bit concerned about that, because that's a card that you really want to have 3 of. Coming up on the last few packs, and we still haven't seen our Ultra Rare. That's a really good Super Rare, though. That is Dark Hole. That is a board wipe that will serve us well for the rest of the Progression series. Just unconditional, destroy all monsters. So just coming in on the close, can we get one good Ultra Rare? Not in this pack. Then anything in the last pack? We got a copy of Final Flame, which is the best burn spell that we have access to, and Hinotama. No Ultra Rares whatsoever, but we did get a lot of good Super Rares, and should be able to make quite the deck. So I will load up Dueling Book and see what we can come up with. So this is the deck that we will be bringing to today's duel. We do have a lot of removal, which is good. We're very lacking in win conditions, though. We only opened 1 Skull Redbird and 0 Uraby, which are the 2 best beaters in the format. So in order to make up for that, we are playing a Witty Phantom, which is the next best thing. It's a 1400 beater. And then we do have as many monsters as possible that receive a boost from our chosen field spell. So we'll go over the card by card. A 2 Man-Eater Bug. This is premium removal and will be for quite some time. A 3 Beaver Warrior has a 1500 butt, which will bounce off of everything except Skull Redbird. A Cursive Dragon is our win condition and will need to be removed directly. 3 copies of Dark King of the Abyss. which is one of the largest Fiend-type monsters that we have to take advantage of some of our equip spells. We have Fire Yarrow, 3 copies, which is just one of the better beaters that we happen to open. We are lacking in the 2K Defender department, so we are on 1 copy of Green Phantom King. I would play more, but I did only open 1. 2 copies of Hitatsume Giant, which is a 1400 attack monster under Forest. You may have noticed we do have several Beast Warrior type monsters, but unfortunately we did not open a copy of Mystical Moon, so we won't be able to play it. Here's our 1 Skull Redbird, which we'll most likely be able to use to be able to go to victory if we don't get overrun by a Skull Redbirds on our opponent's side. Spirit of the Harp needs to be removed directly or with stop defense. We have Terra the Terrible and Trial of Nightmare, both of which are Fiend-type monsters with respectable bodies. 2 copies of Tyhone, which is our next best defender, and then 2 copies of Witty Phantom to round out the monsters. For the spells, we have Dark Energy. You may have noticed we have a large number of Fiend-type monsters, and these will buff them by 300 points. Dark Energy on a Witty Phantom is a 1700 beater, which you need direct removal to deal with. We have Dark Hole, we have Final Flame, we have 2 copies of Fissure. These will be used primarily to take out 2K defenders and anything big. We have 3 copies of Forest. Most of our monsters do fall under those types. Anything else is a Fiend type. Anything else is Fire Yarrow or a Fiend type, or is just big. 3 copies of Hinotama, a double Pot of Greed, 1 copy of Stop Defense to handle 2K defenders, Swords of Revealing Light, because this just draws 3 cards in this format. And lastly, to round out the deck, 1 copy of Trap Hole, which is a piece of removal. For the side deck, we have 2 copies of Armed Ninja. This is specifically to take out Swords of Revealing Light, if we do see it. 1 copy of Gravedigger Ghoul if we see our opponent is on Monster Reborn. And then 1 copy of Remove Trap for Dragon Capture Jar, in the event that he has that for a Curse of Dragon. And the extra deck is a bunch of things that we cannot use. So I don't know about you, but I am excited to get this progression series started. Let's duel. All right, so this will be our first match. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what you opened. So let's play some RPS and see who goes first. I will take the play. Good luck, duelist. And I do also have a DemonBattler with me in the booth as well. We're doing one of these offline as well, but I will go ahead and draw for my turn. Stand by main. We'll start by firing off a Pot of Greed. Draw a couple cards. Then I will just set a monster and ship it your way. I see you also have a Pot of Greed. Alright, draw Standby Main. I will normal summon Hitatsume Giant. Then I will activate the field spell Forest. Go to battle phase. And 1400 into your face down. That's what I thought. I will take 600. Second main. Second main, I'm just going to clear away the Aquamador. Please get out of here. Pass the turn. Yep. That's what I figured. Okay, what is being attacked? Okay, I will take 150. Stand by main. Oh, look, I drew my other Pot of Greed. Because this is the one time we'll be able to play multiples. I'll set another monster and pass the turn. I also have a 2K Defender. You will take 450. Perfect.
Should be 250.
Wait.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. I forgot Wing Beasts don't get boosted by Forest.
It does not. Draw for turn, stand by main. I'll set another monster and ship the turn. Because as it turns out, Skull Redbird is a pretty good card in this format. You have ran into my Beaver Warrior. You will take 150. Stand by main. I think I'm actually just content to sit on this. That is an armed ninja. That is a mandatory effect? Oh, right. Field spells exist.
And also, the ninja has to go into attack mode.
Yes, then yes, please put your armed ninja in attack position. A Dark Magician? Well, that's a pretty good card. That will get over Spirit of the Harp.
One of my preferred artworks for it, too.
And that will get over the Beaver Warrior. But that is a Dark Magician. How do I deal with that? I mean, he's kind of a big boy.
On top of that, now that gives board anime protagonist powers.
Well, I do have Swords of Revealing Light, though. So that'll hopefully give me enough time to find an answer. Go ahead. Alright, that's one turn on Swords. Draw for turns, stand by main. No answer for the Dark Magician. Go ahead. Well, that's what Swords of Revealing Light reads in this format, is just draw 3 cards. Stand by main. Set another monster. Go ahead. Okay, you can gain 500 life points. And now my Swords of Revealing Light will expire. I'll just set another monster and pass the turn, because I still can't get over Skull Redbird. You have a Trihorn Dragon, too? Walt. How do I get over that? It is Fire Yarrow. That is a Beaver Warrior. That is a Green Phantom King. Draw for my turn. Stand by main. Well, this will stop the bleeding some. I'll normal summon a Skull Redbird, and then I'll go to battle phase and I'll crash the Skull Redbirds. Pass the turn. That is a Urabi. Gonna mop up my guys, huh? Yep. And then I will take a whopping 2850 to the face. Stand by main. No, you got it. I can't out those.
That's the beauty of OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Usually once you get that monster up there, that's all you need.
That is all you need, and he has 2 just silly boss monsters. I can't deal with that. Anyway, draw for turn, stand by main. I do have the Pot of Greed again. I'll set a monster, and I will pass the turn. Well, it's only fair that you have it, too. That is a Urabi. They will bounce.
I have to say though, I find it hilarious that you guys both had it turn 1, both games, because
Standby
how
main.
many matches have we gone through where neither of us had seen the card?
Alright. I think I need to get some damage going here. I really hate to do it this way, but this is how I'm going to have to do it. I'll normal summon Dark King of the Abyss. I will activate Dark Energy. I will put Beaver Warrior to attack position. Go to battle phase and crash them. And then Beaver Warrior will get in for 1200 direct. I will pass the turn. Standby main. I get the feeling that you have a 2k defender set, so I'm going to activate Stop Defense.
There's a card.
I will normal summon another Dark King of the Abyss. Go to battle phase, beat over your turtle for 200, and then you for 12. That'll do. That is another Urabi. I will take 3.
Where it says, "Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Clearly. I will set a monster. And I will... I'll ship the turn. Sure, I'll take 3. I think I need to be the aggressor here. You're going to get to see one of the good cards I opened. I will flip summon a Maneater Bug and eat this guy. I will eat your Urabi. And then I'll go ahead and fire Swords of Revealing Light as well, to see what your face-down monster is. It's a Beaver Warrior. I'm just going to shoot it. Normal summon Witty Phantom. 1400
There's an card.
and 450. Pass the turn. One turn on swords. Draw Standby main. Let's see what that is. Is it a 2k defender? Nope, I take 100. Second main, I will set a monster, and I will pass the turn. Alright, second turn on swords. Draw a card. Standby main. I'll set a monster, and I will ship the turn. Alright, my swords expire. I will set a monster and pass the turn. Oh, right. I probably should have put Maneater Bug in defense position.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Whoopsie! I guess I take a bunch of damage.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's a good card.
That is a good card. Yup. I had the Maneater Bug for the Dark Magician, too. Yes, I have 2 of them. Yup. Standby main. Well, all I can do is just throw things in front of Dark Magician until I can find an answer for it.
Yep.
Yup, this is the only time we'll get to play with more than one Pot of Greed. Yup. Of course. Well, it needs to be this turn. That will not do it. Yeah, you got it. Alright, good stuff. Yup. Yeah, as it turns out, sweepers kind of win games. So in any case, so board 5555 is the winner of our first game, meaning you will get 2 spins on the prize wheel and I will get 1. Now, of note, because there are no tournament packs that have been released yet, spinning 3 turbo packs on the wheel will be 3 packs of the current set. So I'll give this a good spin and see what we wind up with. We will wind up with an ultra rare wild card. There is one correct pick for this, and that is going to be a copy of Monster Reborn.
Very good pick.
Alright, so that'll wrap it up. Next time we will have a Forbidden and Limited list where we won't have multiple pots of greed flying around. And we will have a Monster Reborn in our pool, and hopefully some other great cards with the Metal Raiders expansion.